keep chugging along, I guess. All right, everybody. It is officially Christmas break. I should have given an update a bit earlier, but I didn't. Got out of practice like 2 hours ago. But I went and hung out with Bryce for a little bit. So that was fun. Shout outs to Bryce. Then I went to Fairway, bought some stuff. Powerade, apple juice. So. Yep. Looking forward to having the next week and a half off. Still got practices, like practice tomorrow at 8. So not off of wrestling, but off of school for a little while. Hopefully I'll be able to wrap up the Independence video by Christmas. I put a post out today. I don't think it should be too taxing to get it done, but by Christmas is the goal. Other than that, it was a pretty chill day. I just had one final. Calculus. It was pretty good. Got an A. So, yeah. We'll see you tomorrow at practice. And then sometime after that. So, that'll do it for the night.
While on break, we only had practices, and it was pretty chill the whole time. I was originally just going to have that be this week's video, but since that isn't super entertaining on its own, I've decided to change the flow up a bit and include the following week's first competition back from break to spice things up. Halsey was also on vacation this week and requested that I film some practice with throws, so I grabbed Ian and got to work.
Alright, Halsey, there were some throws. Hopefully they're pretty good. The light drops felt good. I slipped on one of them, but other than that, it felt pretty good. It's pretty good practice today. I'm not feeling very good, but I stuck it out. I didn't bike or anything, so that, and then I've been working on my hips. My hips are kind of flaring up, like the tendons or whatever, but I've been doing my work for those, so they should be in check. They will be in check. So yeah, that was today. I'm pretty light because I didn't have a whole lot yesterday. Like 47. So we're going to Prairie tomorrow, so I don't know how much we'll be able to record. Maybe I'll bring the tripod, but I don't. Hopefully it doesn't get like destroyed or something. So, that'll be it. We'll be see you Thursday. Yeah, we'll see you on Thursday for sure. Enjoy your vacation.
Alright, it is New Year's Eve. I'm on my way to practice. Do not feel very good at all. I'm gonna be probably on the bike today. But we're going up to Prairie, so kind of sucks that I don't feel very good when we're going up there. I can't really, like, I can still bike, but we go up there to get partners, and then it's not nice to have to miss out on that. But I'll be back. We got a tournament on Saturday, so and today's Wednesday. So I will be back no matter what Friday. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably be back tomorrow, but we'll see. We got a big dual tournament on Saturday, so be there for that. All right, that's it for now. See you later.
All right, Halsey. Day 2 working on headlocks. I got Brody today, so here we go. Alright, I just finished up. I don't know if you can hear me or not because I don't have a mic, but worked on some stuff for Halsey, headlocks in it, and then I had like a short talk with Brody. So I felt really good today. It's like I'm back. Like I feel good, especially after I was sat out sick yesterday, and then I was feeling pretty good this morning. I came in and I felt like I could move, like my legs weren't hurting or anything. So yeah, I felt pretty good. I'm looking forward. I got pre-meet tomorrow and then duels on Saturday. So looking forward to that, getting weighed in. And then getting back after it. It's like, I don't know, I felt like renewed after break. Like a lot of people could probably say that because they've had time off, but it's different. It's like renewed motivation from like the summer. In the summer I felt amazing. I should have recorded some of that, but I didn't. But I feel like I'm getting back to it. So hopefully you can hear this. It's probably really fun.
For our dual tournament on Saturday, we would face Cedar Rapids, Washington, Clayton Ridge, Highland, and Mount Vernon in a round-robin style bracket. Here's how it went from the start.
Alright, good morning. We're at the Lisbon dual tournament. We got like 2 hours before we have to wrestle, so I had my little bit of breakfast. I'm gonna sleep for probably 30 minutes. I'm gonna do some stretching and stuff on my own, and then we'll go into warm-ups. So, feeling pretty good. I was good on weight, didn't have to worry. So, yeah, we'll see you later.
All right, warm-ups are over. We're about 5-10 minutes out of our first duel. They're finishing up over on that too, so we'll wait for them to be done and we'll get started. So, feeling ready to go. Got my headgear adjusted. I'm wearing this one. When I was a freshman, I had that one, so we're going back to the original. So yeah, that's all for now.
For my first match of the day, I had to take on the Cedar Rapids, Washington wrestler. Immediately, I was looking for my slide by and got him down to get my 3. I then moved on to a head lever with a tough ride looking for my bar. I couldn't quite get it, so I continued to put pressure on his head and look for a cradle. Unfortunately, he was really hesitant to bring the inside leg up, so I moved back to a head lever. Then he immediately brought it up and I snatched a cradle. I walked my legs behind his and walked toward his head to ultimately secure my fall.
Alright, interrupting my video of the duel to say that I thought I did pretty good in my first match. Hopefully you can hear me, it's kind of loud here. It wasn't super long, it was like a minute or so. You can go. It felt pretty good. Got my blood flowing, so there's 1 of 4 down, 3 more to go. All right, we finished up the first duel. We won. I don't know the score, but we only lost 2 matches, so pretty swift. We got Highland next. They're still going right now against Mount Vernon. So yeah, we'll hang out for a little bit and then get ready to go again.
After a good first match, I was feeling myself headed into round 2. My opponent from Highland was much rougher in the hand fight this time around, and ultimately, I ended up looking for underhooks and drags to control the ties. After a bit of hand fighting, I got to my underhook and secured a wrist on the opposite side. As soon as the opening came, I took my drag and scored my 3. I cut him here on the edge, but continued to apply pressure. I hit another drag out of the underhook, this time securing another takedown. Still wrestling on the edge, I moved to a cradle, locked it up, and ran him over. I once again brought both my knees behind his, walked it up, and secured a fall. The ref accidentally raised the other guy's hand here, which I thought was pretty funny.
All right, Highland Duel is over. We got Clayton Ridge coming up, and don't have much of a team, so it'll be quick. Here's Big A. They're laughing at me because they think I'm an idiot.
I dislike Highland very much. I want to wrestle their whole lineup next.
Unfortunately, the camera went out for the first half of my match, but I secured a few takedowns. On top, I immediately looked for a bar, head lever, or wrist, but he was turtling up, so I decided to cut it. Back on our feet, I continued to apply pressure and work toward my ties. I got a 2-on-1 and worked toward a drag, but he tied up my wrist, so I used my knee to clear it. I controlled his off wrist, and as soon as we broke ties, I used the drag on the opposite side to secure another takedown. He was quick to work to his feet though, so he earned another escape. I continued to work on my ties in a collar tie, wrist, and fake. I was working toward another drag here, but got nothing. On his shot here, I circled out in front, and as he came up, I hit him with a sweet pancake. I held him here for 7, but didn't get the pin as time expired. Second period came, and I chose neutral because I was feeling good on my feet, and I only needed another few takedowns for the tech. I continued to apply pressure forward on his head and work toward my ties. I tried for a near side pick here, but when he defended, I ended up shooting a double to the other side. Here, he tried going for my heel to scramble leg pass, but I instead blocked him, went and got my cradle for near fall. The position we were in was a little awkward, so it wasn't enough to get the fall, but it was enough to secure the tip.
All right, one more match left. That was pretty good for me. Offense was flowing good. I had a nice little pancake. Not something I normally do, so felt really good. Kept poking my eye though, so now it's like blurry. So hopefully that clears up soon. So yeah, having a good day. I got the tech. I didn't get a pin. I got a cradle at the end, but I didn't pin him. So yeah. Now back to duel. All right, Mount Vernon is next. Last duel of the day. I don't know. We destroyed Fighting Ridge. They're gonna do Hall of Fame stuff. Maybe I'll get some footage of that. Would be kind of cool. I don't know if anybody would watch it though. So I don't know. We'll get like 20 minutes or so, and then we'll take on Mount Vernon.
Last match of the day was a rematch against Mount Vernon's wrestler, whom I had wrestled a few weeks ago. He was ready for my slide by, so he wasn't giving me the collar tie as he did before. I continued to hand fight nonetheless, but my headgear popped loose here, so as soon as any action started, they stopped the match. This wasn't the first time that my headgear had popped off, but it was definitely the point at which it started to go. Moving again, I continued to hand fight, and we got close to the edge, and once again my headgear popped off, got on a double, bit of a scramble, and nothing of it. At this point, I was down to my last strike with the headgear. I continued to apply pressure to his head and work toward my ties. He tried to snatch my leg here, but I was good on defense, wizard, and squared up. This was the last time my headgear popped off, and I needed a new headgear fast. Thankfully, Ian was nearby and lent me his. With my new headgear on, I went back to work, looking for my ties, snaps, and forward pressure. I drove him out of bounds here. I started looking for my slide by as he got more comfortable in his ties. My elbow passed him, got to his leg, and swung him down for 3. I locked up a cradle but didn't get any near fall. He worked toward his feet and he earned his escape. I immediately shot back in on a double, but I didn't have my head up immediately and he was able to secure my ankles and scramble, and no takedown was awarded as we went out of bounds. Still only 3-1, I went back to work looking for my offense. With short time remaining, I was able to hit my slide by for another takedown right as the buzzer hit. Second period, he deferred, and I chose neutral. I decided to get moving really quick this time to try and ramp up the offense. I hit another slide by and drove him out to the edge. He tried to Granby, I followed and secured my points. Back in the center, I cut him and continued to look for points. Got an underhook here and was trying for a drag or something, but he had a fireman's and I had to circle out. Tried to duck here, but I circled and followed back into front head. Once again, he tried to shoot, but I defended. We continued to hand fight, and he tried to dig his underhook and look for another shot, but I kept my head low and down blocked him away. As I drove in my underhook, I hit a beautiful blast double, secured a takedown and 2 back points. I rode him tough here on the edge and was looking for my bar in half, but he ended up worming out of bounds and I didn't get it. I was now only 3 points away from the tech, but after letting him up, I would need 4. I earned 1 more score just before time expired to be up by 14. In third period, he had to choose top, but unfortunately locked his hands, awarding me the final point for the tech.
Alright, day is done. We lost to Mount Vernon. Like 46 to something. 46 or 42 to 26. I had a good match. I got a tech. Same guy wrestled a couple of weeks ago. So it was good for me. I had a lot of offense, good footwork, which is something I've needed. So I actually
all in all today, I think I had really good neutral. So happy about that. I got the day off tomorrow, Sunday. I'll probably still come in for open mat. We'll see. Got that, and then I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get something to drink and sleep probably because I'm pretty tired. Next week we have a duel on Thursday and a tournament on Saturday. But up until then, we got nothing. So I'm gonna enjoy chilling and getting to drink as much Powerade as I can handle. So we'll see you next week. Smile and get something to drink. See ya.